and I'm glad we going live while we talking about this because this is a very important topic to talk about. So I hope if you're tuning in on the audio or the YouTube video, whatever platform you're choosing to tune into us, please rewind back to this part right here because it's important. But I was thinking like if you had to layer it like karaoke songs, right?
Hmm.
You got your layup, you got your jump shot, you got your three pointer, and if you really want to get jiggy with it, a half court shot. But let's
Mm,
just say layup, jump shot, three pointer, right?
okay.
And the question was, men, what women's songs do you sing out loud? I was like, okay, my layup would have to be Keisha Cole's Love because everybody sings that. My jump shot, I was like, damn, this one kind of tough though. But I
I'm,
would have to say,
I'm
What's
trying to
Love
think.
Got to Do with It by Tina Turner.
I'm trying to
It's
think.
another
What
song
song
that's
keep
somewhat
going.
easy and you can get crowd involvement to help you out, at least on the hook part. Now, the verse, you got to go on it on your own. Because you know, most people they don't know the words. My three pointer, I would say it would have to be probably something by Mary J. Blige. I wasn't even gonna touch Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston or none of these like elite
Oh,
songbirds
I
because
know my lane. I ain't touching none
I'm
of
not
them.
hitting those notes, my guy. Like I'm like my voice may have range sometimes, but it ain't got that kind of like we talking about holding carrying a note kind of range, and I ain't got that. So I played it safe, and I was like, damn, I'm trying to think. It have to be. I'm gonna have to look it up though because it would be something off that one album. I remember the album cover. I think it's what's the four. No, was it what's the 411? It maybe was the 411. I can't remember, but I remember the album cover. It was like this brownish orange color, but it would be something off that album because I remember. I'm dating myself again. I had
Dating.
that CD in my CD player.
That's not that
That's
bad.
not dating. No, no.
Hey,
CD's making a comeback, low key.
bro, when I say I'm just gonna leave it at CD player.
I mean, you could say 8 track.
Not the A track.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. When my grandpa, I don't, my grandma got rid of it though, but he used to have an 8 track cassette record player,
Hmm.
and we would listen to the Christmas music. We would do Christmas at their house on the 8 track, and that shit used to bump. I used to love putting in 8 tracks in that 8 track player as a kid. Like I thought that shit was fun. Side note, that's how I got smart because I used to get punished in that same room a lot. On one side, it was books and encyclopedias, and on the other side, it was like this one shelf that had the 8 track record and cassette player on it.
Mm.
So that's where my love of music and my intelligence came from being punished because I was bad as fuck.
Heck yeah.
That's the type of bonus stuff you get here on Gresh Unleashed.
Man, you
What
just never
about
know.
you? Hi-Lite.
Ooh,
How are you?
I'm pretty good, man. Pretty good. You know, hey, we feeling good, feeling great. Feeling great, feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Uh I was trying to figure out if I had a low key roster lined up like what Jermaine just said. You know, I was sitting there like, hey, do I have a lineup of go to female songs that I would say for real? I'm like,
I'm about to say, I just realized I don't have that many.
Bro.
maybe respect Aretha Franklin. I mean,
Oh, that is always a good one, bro,
you
because you
know,
can get crowd
cause
participation out of that one too,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah, you know, gosh, maybe, possibly, baby from Ashanti, maybe.
Oh, that's another
Uh,
good one.
Pretty smooth.
I'm glad you finished saying the artist because when I heard "Baby," my brain glitched and said Justin Bieber. Please exit stage left.
Oh no, not that one. Nah, not that one.
God
I was out of
damn,
that phase.
My
Gresh.
brain literally glitched. I was like, "Baby," like well, I don't know why.
No,
I have those
listen,
moments where my brain will be like, "That doesn't make Justin. Justin, okay."
Yeah, yeah.
oh, okay. It's something off of Share My World. I had to look it up.
Something off of Share My World. Okay,
Yeah, I had to look it up.
okay,
It
okay.
probably I Can Love You because Lil Kim's verse on that one is fire.
All right. Let's see. Speaking of that, actually, 1 in a Million by my girl Aaliyah. Definitely gotta throw an Aaliyah song in there. You know.
Bruh, you
I be
killed it.
singing a lot of her songs.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Oh, her. Yeah, her.
Yeah,
I mean, low key, Best Part counts in that. Actually, speaking of which, even though that's like a duet kind of situation, I mean,
Mhm.
Best Part does
Yeah.
kind of fit in that. So that's a good layup from Gresh. And then, gosh, I had like one more in there somewhere. I think I was gonna go with. Goodness gracious, what was that other one I had in my head? Just before Gresh said that, I had that last one, but that was perfect because I was like, "Hey, that works."
I be blasting some Brandy and Monica too.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So
Speaking of Brandy, you know what? I'm probably gonna go Full Moon, low key. I'm probably gonna go Full Moon with Brandy.
Hey,
Low
yo,
key.
that
That used
that's
to be my
another
joint.
my other one, my honorable mention, A Long Walk by Jill Scott.
Oh,
Sir.
okay.
Yes,
and we
sir.
want to, and it must say
I
if we want to
l-
include the white people,
I love
Birds
me
of a
some
Feather
Billy.
by Billie Eilish.
Hey.
or we can go Hillary Duff, Let the Rain Fall Down one more time for my Disney kid.
Wow. We going deep.
Hey, you know.
Bruh. I was about to say something about Paramore just to like throw that out there because I know black people in Paramore. Like, shout out to Lovely because I know she's a Paramore super fan. But
Shout out to Paramore, you know.
like no, I'm just saying like there's certain Hall and Oates. If we flip it to the other side, man, listen. I'm not gonna lie. Like certain stuff you may not like. You know the song, but you may not know the words until like they're on the screen or you start feeling it or you vibing with then it's like trust me, I got out of family karaoke this year. I'm not gonna lie. At the cousin's Christmas party, I kind of pulled rank, but I really didn't. I just kept playing it off, and my one cousin, like Eric kept, hey, what song you gonna sing? You're not getting out of it this time. Stop it. And I was like, okay. I said, give me a minute. I said, I'm trying to find it on my, and I even put on my Spotify and everything to fake to lean into it. Like I was character acting at that point, but like nah, like I should have went with one of these. Is what I'm realizing. So what I'm doing is I'm starting off the new year, and I'm dedicating myself to being better. And one of the things I am gonna participate in the cousins Christmas party karaoke this year. I promise. You heard it here first.
Go.
You heard it here first.
Opposite.
If you listen, let me tell you, the only way you're gonna hear this is if you follow one of my family members on Facebook. If you're friends with one of my family members on Facebook, especially this one family member for sure, you'll see it. Other than that, I'm not telling y'all where to find, and I'm not posting it myself.
The funny thing about family members, everybody be adding me on Facebook, but I'm like, I have no clue who you are.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And I know somebody probably gonna see this, and somebody probably gonna tell somebody, and then a couple days a week, maybe either my grandma, my aunt, or my mama gonna call me or something. I have family that been requesting me like years ago, and I'm like, I don't know. I know we related, but I don't know. And there's some family members like one of my cousins. Me and him around the same age. Like me and him haven't seen or talked to each other in years. But I kid you not, if I was to go down there, if he was, it'd be like we saw each other yesterday. Like that's just how we've always been. Like we've seen each other probably in person like 8 times in our whole lives. But it'll be like we saw each other yesterday.
I know that.
But speaking of Paramore, shout out to church girl Becky Lynch. I mean, sorry. Sorry.
Hey, she showed is a man.
Hey yo,
when she had that orange hair. I was like, "Yo, is that Becky?" And then
yeah, they low key could be some twins for real.
I'm like, this is Becky. And she ditched the accent and actually knew how to sing.
Yeah. Low key.
But speaking of artists, I'm about to press this button.
Hit it.
Let's do it. One time for the sickos. I'm all elite with the game from the get-go. Ain't full of no stardust, I'm a real nightmare, bruh. You can meet me at the crossroads. Business is booming, I feel like the hearse syndicate, and they tell me don't hurt anybody. I'm way too fly like Kevin, I could do this all night. Step back, it's a private party, I'm more dirty than dumb with the way I live. No saint like Ricky with the vibes I give. Looking at my watch, it's about that time. When I hit them with the toodles, it's a lot like Tiff. Might as well call me Tony. They don't even know that I'm timeless. AJ Francis, all I really know is first class. $1 million man, 2 prices. You ain't even over. Shout out to my dogs like Bron. Baby, I'm a limit breaker. You are just a death rider. Can't rest in peace. I saved that for the Undertaker. Proceed with caution, but you ain't Naomi. Can't book the team. Your name must be Tony. IWC say you got to go. Hi-Lite Jermaine and GRESH Running. Let's start the show. Cool kids step to the front. Cool kids. Too sweet sign for the clip. Gotta give the people what they want. Gotta get eradicate quick. Yeah, I'm like Seth with the outfits. Coming in hot too live on your outlets. Running these streets like the prophets. Thank God for the new day. Can't stop it. Jay Uso with the yeet. Eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. Whole new swag with a price on the tag like Javon on the young OG. Better recognize on the mouthpiece. See the power level gotta increase. Bring your content on the daily. Feeling like GRESH Unleashed.
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary pals, baby mamas, baby daddies, and everybody in between. Welcome back to the GRESH Unleashed podcast. This is episode 152 of the show that brings you the good vibes to the best of our abilities. Joining you as always is the voice that does the most, the purveyor of mischief, GRESH. And joining me as always is my guys, my main, the familia, the whole family is here. Starting off is my guy representing the Sucio Sports Podcast. I will get that right one of these days, but until then, they're gonna be Sucio Boys Sports Podcast because I keep bugging up and I'm gonna improvise like a mug. But yo, he is always a good guy, a main guy, and he is the giant of the familia, Jermaine. What's up, brother?
What's up, man? Hey, I forgot to tell. It's something funny for me to tell y'all when we off air. I forgot. Even already hit the button, did the intro and everything, but like, yeah, make y'all laugh.
Just remember, because we got like an hour and 30 minutes.
Look, trust me, I'm gonna remember.
But also joining me, as always, is not only the voice of the Unleashed Anthem, as well as the main man of Mike Mayhem music. He is none other than the Prince of Botch, but he don't botch as much, so I don't think he has that title anymore. But he is my guy, my brother, my partner in crime. He is none other than Hi-Lite Real. What's up, brother? You here at the top of the hour? That is
insane. Oh yeah. It was a good. What's in the words of our boy Ice Cube? Today was a good day.
Today was a good day.
Like, hey, we get off work smooth. Made it on time today. I said, yeah, it's a smooth Tuesday, baby. Let's go. I love these days. I wish every Tuesday was like this, but it's cool. Yeah, man. Hey, it feels good to be in the building. Like my boy said, we ain't botching as much these days, but the title's still there. We still got the Prince of Botch in us. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's here. But man, bruh, I got some rants for y'all today. I ain't gonna hold you. I got some rants. Yes. Yes, bro. I was like,
while Jermaine will be back. Where you want to start?
Ooh, good question, my G. Shoot, bump it, man. You know what? Let's go. You know what? Now we can go reverse. Let's start with the good before we get into the ugly. You want to talk with AEW? You want to talk WWE? Let's do it. Let's do some AEW first. Let's go ahead and start on a positive note.
I mean, it's positive note if you're a fan of Swerve Strickland.
Well, good point.
That is because he killed Kenny Omega on Dynamite.
Bruh, did he? I mean,
what if you're not a fan of Stefan?
If you're not a fan of Stefan,
well,
you're not a fan of Stefan.
I'm just saying. I just had to throw it out. I mean, there are people who may not.
I ain't got nothing for you, bro. I'm
just trying to speak for all sides. I'm just
no. Peep this. If you're not a fan of him, now you got even more reason to not be a fan because he's a heel now. So now you can boo him extra twice.
This is
there
true.
You go.
Now you have a reason to do it. Don't make it your personality to hate the man because hey, we got more important shit to worry about.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
But no, that was a crazy match. And I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of glad that they went in that direction with his character, because it kind of gives them a little bit of a shakeup at the main event scene. Because to me, as much as like sometimes how you hear the tribalism back and forth, I'm like, come on, bro, like y'all got to understand, like we got MJF got the title again. He's doing his same shtick. He's about to fight Hangman again. And in order for people to be interested, Hangman says, I won't challenge for the title again, period. Not just while you're champion, but again, like it would be better. I would have accepted it more if he would have said, I won't challenge for the world title while you have it.
He's pulling the Cody.
Yeah, he's pulling the Cody.
Yeah, you pigeonholing yourself. And it doesn't make sense to me. But it's like when I look at, and then now Swerve just basically beheaded Kenny for all intents and purposes. He didn't truly behead him, people. But you got to look at him as the next, top contender for the title. So whoever comes out of this Hangman MJF match is going to fight Swerve again.
Well, Andrade is still in the picture now.
You do. And this is why I'm hoping when all the dust settles, Andrade comes out on top with the title. Because that would give them a fresh new face in their main event title scene and give everybody who's already had it at least once or twice or whatever, somebody new to chase and put something new into the main event scene. I'm glad that they're putting him in there. I just wish that I hope sooner rather than later they give him a title run.
I'm trying to figure out why they keep pigeonholing themselves with these stipulations.
Bro,
fast.
I don't know.
Because
I don't know.
The only way I can see them getting out of this is if Hangman turns heel and be like, you know what? I'm a liar. I'm a challenge for this world title because I can.
and this is what one of the theories that I heard thrown out there was people were saying that they may reignite the Hangman Swerve feud by Swerve baiting Hangman into going back on his word. If Hangman was to lose to MJF, but then Swerve was to somehow beat him and Andrade or whatever the hell, somewhere down the line, if Swerve was champion, he would bait Hangman into going back on his word to challenge for the title.
The only loophole I can see is if they have Hangman win the Casino Gauntlet.
Right.
That's the only loophole. The reason why I say that because I think I saw someone point out that it's been done before in wrestling. I think Lex Luger did it at one point where he couldn't challenge for the world title, but then he co-won the Royal Rumble. That's how he got back into the title picture.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like they can. It's a way around it. It's just creatively why you keep pigeonholing yourself in this situation. What you gonna do? Create another title for Hangman like you did Cody instead of the TNT Championship. Create the TBS NT Championship.
The Cowboy
or the WB Championship, the Warner Brothers Discovery Championship.
Oh, don't give them ideas, Gresh. They you know they're gonna do that now. Now they're gonna make a WB title. Great.
Exactly. We don't need. They gonna fool around and make an internet streaming title for the
HBO Max Championship.
The HBO Max Championship.
You are with this. You know they like naming titles after TV partners. Who's next?
I felt it. Who's next?
Who's next?
No, seriously.
Like, come on, man. Like, what we really talking about?
They about to revive Dark and put Hangman on there and be like, yeah, you are the new Dark World Champion.
Oh, God, no. They're going to bring back Rampage and say, you are the Rampage.
Yes.
HBO Max champion.
Or they'll put him on ROH and be like, yeah, you're gonna go back to Ring of Honor, but this time you're going to be in the world title picture.
Oh, my God. They would mess around and do that. He would win that, too. You're right. Oh, man.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of outcomes with this scenario, but we will definitely hear on Dynamite the official stipulation. Will it be a Texas death match? Will it be not a Texas death match? A lot going on. We'll find out as the road to Revolution continues. And speaking of final praise for AEW, Tekla. She is I saw the reaction to her winning the world title from Chris Stack, but after that promos on Collision, I think this was the right call.
Yes, it was.
Because this woman is entertaining as hell.
Yes, she is.
And I'm gonna say the rest of my thoughts for March 2nd.
Yes, I second that.
Well, fellas, the hats have come off. Y'all
Hey,
stupid.
man.
I can't with y'all.
One
man.
of us was bound to say it. It was
Y'all
just
drink some milk, huh?
whoever
They
was gonna say it and how they was gonna spit it out.
Couldn't wait to get
That's
that
all
Kurt
it
Angle
was.
out, boy. Y'all couldn't wait to get that
Hey,
Kurt
bro,
Angle
listen.
milk truck.
Listen, I'm not a milkman, but I can't acknowledge certain things. But I will say my thoughts for the next episode because 153 will be in March. This is the last one in Black History Month, so that's what I'm saying. I can acknowledge, but I don't make it my life's missions to be in that. I had to make that clear. I had to make that clear with some people. They be like, "Oh my god, you're a milkman." No, I'm lactose intolerant, legitimately. So no,
But he makes certain exceptions that might be a little lactose. What is it?
Latte milk.
Yeah.
Listen, I already told my brother. I said if she's not black, as far as I'll go outside of my race is Puerto Rican. That's it. Because I'm a hothead. She's likely a hotter head. Match made in heaven or hell, depending on how you feel.
They do rock with the brothers. So
yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Listen, it's okay if he wants a slice of cheese on his bacon cheeseburger every so often. Even though he
I
may
can
be
acknowledge.
He may just want like I just want maybe like some Monterey Jack,
little pepper jack,
little pepper jack or something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe maybe some Swiss. I don't know.
You know,
if I do,
I'm just saying.
Listen, if I do,
just saying.
9 out of 10, I'm not taking them home to meet the family. So accept your place as the side piece.
This is why I said it was a burger because it's drive-through fast food. It's not a home cooked meal.
Yeah, just slice and dice, take a bite,
bingo,
and move on.
You indulge privately.
Yeah, I'm not going to make it my entire personality to be like, oh my god, I love me some milk. I love me some white. Bro, y'all don't know how crazy y'all sound.
Man,
but
I'm just glad we all coming together and working things out as a group.
I'm married to chocolate milk, so hey, I have nothing.
Hey man,
hey listen, nothing. Chocolate milk is what I was raised on.
Chocolate milk soothes the soul.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what we prefer every single time in the lunch line.
But
yeah,
because of the way chocolate milk is made, it comes from regular milk, and that's in my background. However, I was raised. I appreciate chocolate milk. I love all kinds of chocolate milk, whether it's Nestle Quick or Yoo-Hoo or whatever it is.
Yahoo!
I love them all. I've also grown to appreciate horchata. Almond milk, rice milk are also good. They're alternatives.
Rice milk is pretty good.
I haven't had rice milk yet. I gotta try that.
I'm just saying there's milk and there's milk alternatives.
But have you ever had goat milk?
I've had goat cheese. Now
I've had goat milk. It's actually not that bad. But you know what the actual goat milk is? Chocolate. Anyway.
Drop the mic on that note. There you go.
Anyway, speaking of chocolate, well, I guess we could switch gears to SmackDown and talk about the Queen chocolate, Jade Cargill.
Purple rain. Purple rain.
Yeah, I was kind of bored with this promo. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you.
Hey,
I love Jade, but I feel like I'm repeating myself. Can y'all please give her some substance?
Yeah, it was very
leaves a lot to
generic.
be desired. Yeah, it leaves a lot to be desired.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It did.
I was like, huh? I was like, oh, this again?
Yeah. I mean, it's like her promos are becoming her matches these days at point, and it's where it's like, huh, dang.
Rinse and repeat. Like
Yeah,
her best
Damn.
match so far was Jordan.
legit. Like
Yeah.
legit.
Hey, like you know what I loved about that match is something small and subtle. I don't know if it was real or kayfabe.
Mhm.
She kept selling the arm, and
Yeah.
she did the jaded with the one arm and the
I'm pretty
pin
sure it
with
was
Mhm.
the one
I'm
arm.
pretty sure it was kayfabe because she
Yeah.
didn't come out with a sling the next week.
Right,
Facts.
but I'm just saying for her to like have that on top of mind and make sure she keeps selling that while she's
Mhm.
going through the finish of the match and doing her finisher and the pin and everything else.
Mhm.
Like that's stuff that green wrestlers typically don't get. But for me
Facts.
to see her get that part, that tells me that's a sign of improvement, a huge sign of
Oh yeah.
improvement. Because
Also,
even a small lapse of judgment can show like they're not, conscious of it or whatever. You see veteran wrestlers do that.
Mm-hmm.
also, I will say this though. She actually showed a little extra character in a backstage segment with two returning female wrestlers because she actually flinched. She actually looked nervous and sold that. As Meechin was talking us trash, tried to flinch her out with the kendo stick, made her go woo, because she felt that trauma from them times she was, swinging that thing on her, pause, but still, hey, I had to get there just in case, but hey man, look, all I'm saying is little tidbits, Jade
Yeah.
did kind of because she stepped up a little bit from the whole oh, I ain't scared of you. Oh, you want some more of this? But then it's like,
Mhm,
soon as Meechin came back, like, oh no, you tried to comfort me by injuring me. Nah, I
mhm.
could take you out right now. Nah,
Right.
I ain't gonna do it, for her. And then, we're gonna mentally break you. And then matter of fact, take that title from you. Her expressions of like shock and like, how dare you, and flinching and fear is like, okay, she's starting to get it a little bit. It's just going a little slowly, but she getting there.
Yeah. And the my thing is that, even though she has a lot that people tend to pick apart, whether it's her matches or promos or whatever it is,
Mhm.
like there are signs of improvement is basically my whole point. Is
Mhm.
and it's too often that people will say that, oh, she's terrible, she's this, she's that, she'll never get better, she'll never be this, and all these superlatives and over exaggerations and whatnot. And it's like there's more to appreciate there, and there's improvement there, and that's what we need to look at. I mean, yeah, you can focus on the negative stuff, of course, but there are some positives there. It's not just all negative. So I just wish that people would see both sides of it and stop being so. If you have an agenda, just come out and say you got an agenda. We're all adults,
Mhm.
or we at least pretend to be, or our ages tell us that we are by law. But
Mhm.
some of y'all really act like children when it comes to talking about wrestling.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's their whole person. It's their whole personality. They peaked in middle school,
Mhm.
and it shows every day that they talk. So,
Tuh. Whew. Yeah. Got some more about that later because I got a rant coming. Trust me.
Oh boy.
but nah, I'm not mad. I'm not like that's what I'm saying. I acknowledge one thing. The beauty behind us over here, as well as on Thursdays with Public Enemies, we acknowledge the bad as well as balance it out with the good. Because hey, we could make it our personality to just talk shit about it or dismiss somebody, but we can also be like, hey, there's a positive there. So.
Yeah. Big
But
facts.
speaking, but someone who doesn't feel the positivity, Sami Zayn got told off by Cody Rhodes, like, "Hey, bruh, you too nice. That's the reason why you've never been WWE champion, bud."
Hey man, I love this for two reasons. One, yet again, Cody looks like a jackass because it's like, oh, that heel Cody is really slowly showing. First it was Jacob in that promo, now this. But yet, I like the
Mhm.
fact that hey, the truth is the truth. Sammy, you're too nice.
He
And at
need
the
he
end
need
of the
to
day,
hear it. Like, I
he
didn't
needed
even
that.
feel like disrespected. I was like, bro, you need to hear that. Like, you was too nice,
Yeah.
my boy. Like, you need. I'm
But
not saying you need to full out turn heel, but you need to stop being a pushover.
true.
Mind your
But then,
business.
in spite the fact, then the nigga go backwards and you apologize. You can't, bro, you can't take what you just heard and then get all fired up Say what you said, and then be like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, Cody. You know, my bad." You know.
Oh, Sammy the one that apologized?
Yeah, he apologized to
I
Cody,
thought,
and
I
then
thought Cody apologized.
no,
Oh,
he
damn.
apologized to Cody like a little biatch, and then the crowd booed it. And I'm like, Sammy, no, that's the opposite of putting up a backbone.
But wait, but could we get one of those like you know how sometimes WWE will have a character change via some mental breakdown or something?
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if we're gonna get like psychotic Sammy after this because
yeah.
we've seen conspiracy theory Sammy during the pandemic era. That was some of his best character work.
Oh, yeah.
Besides the bloodline stuff. And like one bled into the other. He had the little comedy bit in between, but like one bled into the other basically. But I'm wondering if this is the beginning of like, you know how Bailey's character kind of going kind of cuckoo, and then like she got Lyra kind of going kind of. I'm wondering if that's Sammy's gonna be the male version of that, but at a higher spot on the card, and maybe a little bit more intense.
True. Speaking of intensity, Jacob Fatu is still going after Drew McIntyre. They are making it so obvious that this is about to be a multi-man match at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah.
Right. Well, the one thing I will say that it is that's our saving grace is one of the things that you guys talk about on Thursdays, long-term booking.
Yep.
So they started this a long time ago when it was thrown out there that Drew was probably or could be the person that attacked Jacob that caused him to miss time. So they started kind of planting the seed for it like back then. Now that Jacob's back and he's gotten involved in several matches and this and that and Cody and Drew, it's starting to build towards that. The only thing is like you guys were just saying, we still got about 2 months basically left before Mania.
Yeah.
So it would have been better if Jacob would have came back at Elimination Chamber instead of coming back, a few weeks ago when he did.
True.
Maybe
That
start
makes
the
sense.
story a little bit later.
But I don't know, because maybe it's good in their case because unlike some of these, this is the one story that seems to have at least a build up.
And it's like honestly, they needed a
Compared
reason to have Drew win to keep Cody strong because Triple H doesn't like his world title matches to be clean nowadays. So
very true.
So I'm not mad at that. But speaking of this Jacob Fatu who attacked thing, how do you see them? Do you think this plays out at Elimination Chamber? Like, do you think they reveal it at Elimination Chamber, or do you think they reveal it as we get closer to Mania? Because I feel like the more I'm looking at it, I think it's too obvious that it's Drew. I feel like it's gonna be a swerve in somebody else.
I think either way, we get it between Chamber and Mania to try to help fill that gap of time. I think that may be the area where you pay that off. That way, it gives you some legs on that story, and you can see how the crowd and, for better or worse, the internet and fans and everything react to it. And then you can kind of go from there, telling the rest of the story on how you want to do it.
I'm gonna throw some names out there, just out of for giggles. Would you be opposed to Randy Orton being revealed as the attacker? Because he after SmackDown, he literally he has a reason. He basically is involved in the world title picture. Say Jacob and Cody are involved in the world title picture, and they use Randy Orton to make it a fatal 4-way. That could be a way to reveal who attacked Jacob, kill two birds with one stone. Like, hey, you're one of my biggest threat. Because like they can make it make sense. I'm not finna do their job for it. They can make it make sense if it's Randy. Because he can be like, yo, he's like this new blood coming to take positions, and it's like, I'm tired of playing nice, blah, blah, blah. And they can go that route. Or I'm thinking, what if it's Sammy?
Ooh.
I'm just throwing names out there, like people who are exclusive to SmackDown, like Sammy.
Like I wouldn't mind if it was either of those, to be honest with you, because you can tell a good story with either one.
Right. Like so Sammy could be obsessed and he's been playing nice this entire time.
Right.
Say, yo, Cody telling me that, just reiterate that I apologize. That was my last ounce of being nice, and now I'm finna just say, hey, you know that was me.
And it could even be a thing where, I mean, take this for what you want. You could tease like a split personality with Sammy.
Like he don't even recall doing it,
Yeah,
and something flips, and something
yeah,
caused him to flip, and then he'd be like,
exactly.
yeah, that was me.
And we can address, like, you can use that to like address mental health and be an advocate for men's mental health,
I
like
do
by
not
doing
trust
that.
Triple H to handle that with
I'm
care.
listen. I'm just placing it
I
on
mean,
It's
the
like
the
as
man
soon as
didn't
you,
table.
it's like
acknowledge Black
no, I
History
get that.
Month.
I get
You know
that.
what I'm
It's like as soon as you
Come
said
on.
mental health, I was
Just
like, yeah, I do
saying.
not trust these old heads to.
Yeah,
I'm just
nah.
I'm
He
just
ain't even
saying.
acknowledged Black History Month again. Nah, ain't no
I ain't
way.
even.
Like,
That's one thing, but I'm talking about like really mental health because it's so much mental health going on right now. Like rest in peace to the guy who played in Revenge of the Nerds, who played Lizzie
oh
McGuire's
yeah,
dad.
Robert
Uh,
Carradine.
yeah, he passed away because of suicide,
Yeah.
and it's like men's mental health. So I'm like, yo, if they go that route, I really need them to handle that with care. And
hmm
Road Dog GPT probably not gonna do that shit.
It's something about that just kind of like it's something to put out there because they're not afraid to approach certain angles and whatnot.
Mhm.
And I'm just saying, like, the psychotic character has always been a hit. And
True.
it doesn't matter what way, shape, or form it goes from. We're talking about from the 70s, 80s, 90s, to like on through wrestling history. Some way, shape, version, or form of a psychotic character plays out, and if you land that plane correctly, it can be a big one
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Because this is, and then the reason why I'm hesitant too, because this is also the same company that botched split personality twice, Bailey and Bray
for
Wyatt.
you. Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I'm saying. I'm like
Under the same regime, too.
under the
Hey,
same. Well, yeah.
bro,
Well, no, the Bray one was Vince. Bailey is Triple H.
bro, Finn Balor.
Oh yeah, the Demon, Finn Balor, Demon. Yeah, that
Oh,
should have
Mm-hmm.
been this whole split personality. That shouldn't have been no whole special like pay per
But
view. Like, hey,
it's
I can't win as the regular Finn Balor. I gotta become a demon.
it's
which is
like I
no
said.
different. It's just
It's like
face
I
paint.
said. I can't remember if it was last week or week before last. Whenever I saw that pod with him and Cody, and he said that they basically made it to where, like you just said, the Finn doesn't matter. It's the demon, and it's this and it's that. And Finn was like, he wanted it to be more of a surprise. He didn't want it to be like a planned thing. Like, this is what I have to resort to win. Is what it came down to. And he was like, I hated the way they positioned the character. So I'm glad we just went away from that.
Because
But
remember when they did that with Baron Corbin, where he couldn't when he was the constable, he couldn't win. But then at SummerSlam, the demon is here and he won. I'm like, ain't it about a bitch?
bruh, it's
Same thing with
like,
Bobby Lashley. They did that with him, too.
Yeah.
bro, in pro sports, freaking JJ McCarthy for the Vikings, he was hurt all last year, missed all last year. So this year was technically his rookie year because he finally played. And he talked about having this alter ego called Nine. I just want y'all, you don't have to be sports fans or anything. Just when on your spare time, Google the Minnesota Vikings record this past NFL season and see how Nine did.
Or you can become the New York Knicks and never win the title since the 70s.
Say, bro, for forever a
Look,
bridesmaid or part of the bridal party, but never the bride.
At this point, the Knicks are the hoes.
dang.
Wow. So wait, you telling me that the Knicks are out here buying brand
Well,
new 2012 Ultimas with their taxes?
Yeah.
well, I mean, yeah, they living real
You
raunchy in
you
that
telling
garden. I
me the
mean,
Knicks are eating pickles and hot Cheetos for breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Real ghetto.
I mean, the garden, bro. It's the projects.
Hey, you telling me the Knicks don't have a bed frame? They just sleep on a mattress on the floor?
They just sleep on the floor. The mattress is flat.
God dang it!
And they
I'm
got
gonna need
roaches.
them. Hey man, I'm gonna need them to kick out, and I need them to do like kick out at one and like hulk up or something. shit, god damn. But nah, man, like it's one of those things where like
Oh my
it's
lord.
hard for you to explain it. It just happens, and then it's like, now what do we do? Where do we go from here? Because we see how bad this problem is. How do we fix it?
Speaking of people who are gonna be problems, we had more elimination qualifying matches on SmackDown. We had for the women, which was a shocker to most people, Kiana James
Yeah, buddy. Yes,
upset
sir.
Charlotte Flair and Nia
Hey,
Jax to
Yes,
qualify.
sir.
Hey, the
Hey.
black woman beat the white woman and Samoa. I'm all in February. I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
In my case, man, you know, I've been rocking with Kiana James since the NXT days when they just wrote her off. You feel
Listen,
me? And I'm
I was
happy
definitely
for
one
this
of them because I was
moment.
like, man, I was like,
'Cause-
yo, what are
Yeah,
y'all doing with her? Because it was I blame
yeah.
Sean because he was not consistent with her booking. Like he kept making her lose.
But Hi-Lite, didn't she injure like a shoulder or something? She wasn't out for nearly as long as the knee, but wasn't she? She did have another injury before when she was in NXT, right?
Yeah, she had another
believe so.
injury, and
Okay,
it was when they called her up the first time, and people were like, "Where's Kiana James at?" You know, because they were kind of starting something, and then it stopped for a while.
Oh yeah, because she was going to be like Adam Pearce's like assistant or something.
Yeah, she went back to NXT.
Yeah,
and then she
and
got
then
hurt.
it was
knee.
you know,
she had that. While I think
know.
she had the enhancements done while she was out with the first surgery.
That's customary at this point. If you're in NXT and you get injured, boobies.
Listen, some of them take advantage, some of them don't.
Hey man, but nah, man.
Personally, I feel this is why Cora Jade has an OnlyFans right now. That's just me.
She has an OnlyFans?
I think so. She was supposed to start one or something. I don't know, bro. I saw it somewhere. I could be right. I could be wrong.
It may just be me. It could be my mental, but ew. Anyway. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. It's some petite women that look attractive like that, and then there's some petite women that's just like, hell no.
She one of them hell no's to me. I'm sorry, respectfully.
Really? Oh,
yeah, I'm like,
interesting. Well,
no, thank you.
Well, apparently,
some people. Hey, listen. The beauty behind this thing is everybody has their own taste.
Casey Navarro. You feel me? You got your taste, brother.
Shout out to Casey Navarro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they are a thing. I saw that.
I
saw that thing. She don't need to wear heels around here no more because it's like she kissing down. I be feeling some type of way. Like if you taller than me with heels on, we can't link. If we are the same height, you are not allowed to wear heels around me, especially if they're tall. Because why am I kissing up? Why are we doing this?
Hey man,
Jermaine
ain't got that
I'm
problem.
just trolling, man. Like, hey man, I'm just trolling.
Listen, I'm being quiet for a reason. I can't because the thing I almost said I can't say on air. So like I'm gonna just look at my phone right quick.
Listen, man. Why am I apologizing? It's unleashed for a reason. I don't care.
I'm gonna send somebody this text just to make sure I don't cause no trouble.
You
hey man,
my brother. Go ahead.
We can't get canceled. You can only get canceled if you give a fuck.
Dang.
I kind of do.
I gotta do.
It's like I gotta do. I have put it this way. It's unleashed, but I have limits, and it's like at the same time though, you can only the way people are pick and choose when they want to be offended about certain things doesn't faze me anymore. But what does faze me is the rocket that they putting on Trick Williams, who also qualified for the men's Elimination Chamber.
Shout out to this entire match, man. It was really dope.
Like real talk, yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I love the fact that because people thought there were some that called Trick like a TNA super senior and whatnot. They said he was overcooked in TNA and that was his biggest. That's where he was gonna go. And when he won the TNA title, I heard people the way they were talking about him was like he's never getting called. He's never getting called up if he's winning the TNA title and this, that, the third. And just all this negativity surrounding Trick. And what you don't realize is that a lot of the times people ask for these men and women to be built, to be a certain level and caliber once they reach the main roster, and they think that they should immediately vault to the top of the hill, and that momentum should carry over from NXT to the main roster, and that's not always the case. This, however, is a case of a guy going from one level to a whole nother level once he gets to the main roster because he was properly cooked down in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
And there's lots of evidence of this because if you're enjoying the main event scene right now in WWE or guys at the top, even some guys in the middle of the card, ladies as well, there's a lot of those people who came out of that performance center down there in Florida that are at and near the top of this card. So I'm just saying, he is one of the products of, especially of that new let's find athletes and train them to be wrestlers. He's gonna be one of the better success stories out of all of that group.
I mean, shout out to the fact homeboy already then did a whole appearance on ESPN First Take, bro. I literally said, "Oh, Trick on First Take." Oh, say less. That told me everything I needed to know.
Courtside at the Raptors.
Come on.
Oh, yeah, once I feel like once they literally told you what they're gonna do with Trick. So it's like anybody who has anything negative to say about Trick, shut up. Because I don't have.
Shout out to Melo too though, because if everybody thought he just being forgotten about, nah, I know everybody had their panics. Nah, he coming up now.
Oh no, it was the panics was justified because we literally went 2 years with him barely.
Oh, for sure. No, so I'm just saying now.
Yeah, nah.
To those who did panic and didn't get patient.
Oh yeah, now yeah, they're doing right by him. Now, hopefully they incorporate some type of storylines to more depth storylines to this US Open Challenge, so not just have matches, just to have matches.
Because it looks like they're doing that with
after a while.
I think I got a little theory on that. I think they're actually doing that now with him and Ilya. I feel like Ilya is about to go heel slowly.
A heel Mad Dragon. I'm not against it.
It's giving that feeling because when you think about how Melo won the title to begin with, it's because he gave him a chance he felt like he owed him. And then the last time they wrestled, Miz got in the way of that.
Oh, Jesus.
And I mean, they haven't really had that official rematch yet. Now, I know it feels like we've seen him wrestle a bunch of times, but because the last time when he did give him that rematch, that's when interference happened and it turned into a tag match.
Oh, MFT.
Yeah, so like possibly Mania, maybe if they're smart, but it could be smart. We'll see. I mean, they kind of need it right now. So I said, if they're smart,
they need something.
You got to give them something on this card right now, dog.
Listen, they need something. You know who else needs something? The Vision.
they got cataract, dog.
Oh, they straight up
The Vision needs something.
They got cataract, dog.
Because my guy, we only have Logan Paul and Austin Theory. Because for those of you who don't know, or for those of you who missed Raw, Bronson Reed unfortunately tore his bicep. A distal bicep tear, which will see him. So basically, for those of you who don't know what that means, it was basically a freak accident. Like he literally was breaking up a pin and his bicep literally just popped off.
Yeah.
So basically, when it's that type of tear, you basically you have to wait up to 3 weeks to get surgery, and then after that it's 4 to 6 months on the shelf.
Yeah.
So he likely won't be back until well after SummerSlam. He might won't be back until like Survivor Series.
Yeah. The thing that if you go back and watch the video again and kind of slow it down, you can almost see. I saw like this little indentation. Maybe I'm making things up or I was imagining things or whatever, but I saw like an indentation like closer to the elbow. on the muscle side, like where you know how you do a muscle like this. It was
Yeah,
closer to this.
that's the purpose of a distal bicep tear.
Right.
Basically, it's basically where it connects from the from like
Right.
this to this. So it's
Okay.
not even the whole bicep. It's literally
Right.
just
No. It's not in the middle. It's not up at the top.
it's literally
It's
the connector.
if you go back and slow that video down, because I remember watching it back on Raw, and I was looking at the TV, and I was like, that seems weird. When I watched it back on my laptop later that night, I could see like this little indentation there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not, but y'all go
No, you're
back
not,
and
that's
let me know, because
no,
I
you're
think
not.
that's
Because when I actually
yeah.
looked up the term distal bicep tear, because I never heard it until today, and they was like, it's where the bicep tears from when you're trying to flex, like when you're trying
Right.
to form a muscle. So it's basically in between the elbow and
Okay.
the actual bicep. So he basically tore it from the bottom up.
Dang,
If you
that's
go
crazy.
back, bro, and you look, especially when you slow it down, he even looks at his arm, looks at that left
He was
arm.
like, what the
Like, what
fuck?
the hell? And you can see like what he's looking at on his arm. That's what's so. I was like, oh, that might not be good.
Yeah, because
But
they
then,
say
like,
when you tear it, it sends it's a sharp pain for a second, and then it just dangles. So it's like a split second.
yeah,
So it's literally just a quick tear. Like it's not even like a.
Damn.
And
you start to
the thing
see
is, when you look at the impact, it's like he literally did nothing but break up a pin.
the crazy. And one of the other things, similar to when Cody suffered that pec tear, you start to see the bruising and the swelling and stuff like the next day or so. And that can oftentimes be scary because you're looking at it how it's turning colors, and you like, is my arm gonna fall off? But it's all natural body reaction to try to start the healing process. Basically, what it is. And the
And
bruises are busted blood vessels, and the swelling comes from having the muscles and tendons or whatever torn, and then the body is trying to swell up because it's trying to protect that area because it's hurt.
Yeah.
and that's overall what makes the human body so freaking interesting. I mean,
Mhm.
when you just
Sure.
it's always this is why we got to be thankful every time because it's always the simplest little things, man. Like you look at Braun with that hernia and you're like, bro, that's a common thing, but it's the way and the type
Mhm.
of hernia he got where you're like, that's tricky. Like,
Mhm.
he could be back soon, or he could be back like for a good little amount of time. Then you look
Mhm.
at Chef with the shoulder. Same case.
Mhm.
Shoulder injuries are always tricky. How long can that take you out? You look at Bianca and the knuckle situation. Same case. Hard to lift, especially if that's your dominant hand. Hard to pick people up. Here we go with this bicep situation. Just off hearing Gresh describe that with a simple flex. Bro, that means he can't flex right now. He could
Mm-mm.
probably not even pick nothing up right
Nope.
now. You know how much you gotta flex just to pick something up?
Because when
Like,
you have to wait 3 weeks, you're going to get fluid in that arm because
gee.
it's sitting there. So when they go for the surgery, they're going to take the fluid out and then repair it, and then you're going to sit. Then you got to sit and let it recover. And then on top of that, it takes when you get the surgery, depending on how your surgery recovers, you add at least 2 to 3 months on top of the recovery because you never know if your muscles or your joints are going to react normally. So that's what I'm saying. When you see injuries, there's a lot that goes into the recovery process. Some people can be freak of natures like John Cena in 2008 and pop back like nothing happened, like
Or Edge with that
or
Achilles.
Edge.
Yeah, because he did
Oh
the same
yeah.
thing. It was like, what the? It's like you tore your
So,
Achilles.
Oh
but
yeah, because
sometimes
he tore his Achilles in July and came back in January. So that's what I'm saying. It's like,
the
And
thing
then
is though, with some of those injuries, like let's say he tore it, but it wasn't a full tear; it was a partial.
mhm,
Those you can get over a lot faster than you can a full tear,
true.
and the surgery is a lot less invasive. If you have a full tear, they're opening up you from your calf to your ankle almost.
I think
Like
Edge had a wasn't his a partial tear?
it had to have been if he came back that fast. It had to have been the only way I could see him coming back from a full tear that fast is if some miracle grace of God that his the sutures and everything started healing and he could ramp up his physical therapy and everything thereafter. Outside of that, I don't see how he could come back 6 months from an Achilles.
True. So yeah, we're speculating, but we're also doing our research for those who are listening. So, but yeah, all we could do honestly is wish Bronson Reed a speedy recovery. But back to the jokes, the Vision. Yeah, it's time to nip that in the bud.
Yeah, let me. Jermaine, I got to do this for you, my brother, because I know you got ties and roots to this. So
go ahead.
I was gonna say this for a chat conversation, then I thought about it and I said, nah, I'm gonna say this on the show. I've come to the conclusion when it comes to this dang faction, and not just the faction, WWE as a whole right now, from ticket sales to the injuries that keep piling up. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to ask, how many people out there in the city of New Orleans ended up committing some voodoo on WWE as karma for what they did right now? I'm really genuinely curious because I really want to know. Because all I'm saying is I'm watching this and I'm like, damn.
Listen,
I'm like, damn.
Nah.
I'm like, damn.
You know who messed this up? Triple H did. Because when you people don't understand, when you fake an injury, real shit is gonna follow you. The spirit don't play about that fake stuff. So you fake the Seth injury just for him to get injured, and then Braun to get injured, and then Bronson to get injured.
Your whole original trio.
Seth, Triple H.
Now it's just the add-ons. That's crazy.
Bruce Pritchard. Motherfucking Cody Rhodes.
The DLC is the only clean part of this entire faction.
Listen, go back and watch Unreal.
That nigga just got the extras. No,
it's all kind of people's fault, dog.
I blame Bruce Pritchard.
Don't put this on Paul.
I blame Michael P.S. Hayes. I blame you, Rebecca.
How you gonna have extras and no lead in the star movie, brother?
I blame everybody. I blame that school teacher that Rue told.
I was just ready to say because Rue went and snitched with us snitching ass.
Oh,
like goddamn! We trying to grow you up in the business and you can't even keep pacing.
I blame everybody on that entire show.
Hey, I guarantee you, it was one of them kids overheard Rue talking to her teacher, and went home and told their parents, and they daddy or their mama, who's a wrestling fan, found out, and that was a wrap. But no, like it's. I don't know, bro. I'm just getting frustrated sometimes with some of the booking that they make. But at the same time, like I can see why they make some of the decisions that they make, because having looked at and studied business and things like that, like you can see why they're looking the way they're looking. And companies want to keep that P&L statement looking a certain way. And it don't just matter about cutting a profit or turning a profit. They want to turn a certain amount of profit every year, especially when you're a publicly held company and you have shareholders and board members to answer to. So people, whoa, what the?
I just saw in the comments, Ray was like they about to call up All Ego, and I was like, what you mean? Miles Bourne is the new NXT North American.
That's what
Are you saying somebody just predicted something?
So it's like if they want to save the Vision, call up All Ego. Make it make sense. You have 2 months until WrestleMania. Just make it make sense.
Now. What if this was possibly also Ricky Starks? Maybe.
Okay, either call the fake tan or the beige man up. Like either way, call somebody up to try to save this goddamn Vision from the cataract that they are struggling with because the surgery ain't working. They done went through 2 cataract surgeries.
Wait, there's also one angle that we're missing. Brock Lesnar is once again a Paul Heyman guy. Who's to say that this may be the first time that Brock is a part of and or joins a faction? I'm just throwing it out.
That man said, "Hell no."
No, listen. I'm glad you mentioned Brock because what the hell was that promo?
Man,
I don't know, bro. And
I'm literally just watching this. I'm like,
it was one of those times where Heyman cut a good promo, but it was the wrong audience and the wrong timing of the promo. Like if that promo would have gone over in like let's say Minnesota, Brock's hometown,
My brother. That
and we're
promo was 2014. Brock Lesnar.
right.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if you would have done this in front of a crowd that's gonna pop for him no matter what, that it would
That's
have
the
been a
thing. They
better
did
use of
pop
that
for him
promo.
though. They popped for him when the guitar riff played.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But I'm saying I'm talking about Heyman's promos specifically.
Yeah.
Like you didn't really sell more tickets by cutting that promo. And you didn't make Brock any more invincible or unbelievable of this mythical type of figure that they try to build him up to be. So when someone knocks him off, it elevates them as well. And then they did with the Undertaker with Brock Lesnar. But it's just like that promo, it didn't land with a lot of people, and a lot of different people said that promo didn't land.
I'm just looking at the promo. I'm like, wait, that's it?
Yeah. I'm saying the same. Nah, because in a combo of what both of y'all said, when Gresh just said that's 2014 Lesnar, I'm sitting there saying, why are we bringing up the Undertaker streak in 2026?
Because it's still a big deal when you think about
it. It is. But why does that matter if this man has not been in a ring in how long?
Since Survivor Series. You talking about Undertaker?
Yes, this man has been in. This man's been on his podcast, and we're bringing up the streak of all things.
Because Taker is a mythical figure, and he ended up appearing again later on in that broadcast. So I guess it was, a way to foreshadow.
We'll talk about it in a second.
But the thing is that promo, it's like you had this really nice plane with this nice cargo on it, and instead of it making a nice smooth landing at the airport, it like had to make an emergency landing on a lake.
Yeah.
The cargo is still safe. It's a little damaged. The plane is still flyable. It does need some repairs. Like things can be fixed moving forward, and everybody's alive. It was just a rough landing. And I think that's the way I choose to look at this promo.
That promo was Jared Leto's Joker. Just pointless nigga babble.
Oh, Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
Hey, shout out to DJ. DJ actually likes that Joker, but hey,
But hey, DJ is different. We love him.
Why does he like that one? Like that one?
Hey man,
we'd have to bring him on, or you could ask him in the chat and he'll explain it. But trust me.
But no. This is the thing though. Like
that lets you know how much I care. I got that nigga name wrong. I'm like, yeah, him.
Bro, like that Joker was like everybody else. That's the last. Like if you go list all the Jokers in order from top from the worst to the best, he's getting named first because he's the worst. Clearly. And it's not even a debate.
I'll take Boom Pow 80s Joker over that nigga.
These are the 60s though.
Hey.
60s, yeah.
Yeah, that was
I don't know.
The reason why I said 80s because my brother watched it in the 80s. And
that's what I watched.
I just assumed it was the 80s Joker, but no, it was in the 60s.
No, it was in the 60s. Because listen, I knew that because my mom and my dad said they remember watching it when they were young.
Ah.
Oh wow. That says
there you
a lot.
Go. That's all I needed. Exactly.
But I'm
like the 70s if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask y'all this real quick. Obviously, you know who the fans want, but just for hex and giggles, any idea of who's accepting this challenge? Because I have a person in mind that's not obvious.
I have a person in mind too.
That could be. I like Gresh's answer. Jermaine, who you got?
You know what? I have two answers actually, and I hate doing this, but really three. If it's who I really want, it'd be Obafemi.
Mm-hmm.
If it's who I think it might be, no, I'll just give y'all this. Who I want is Obafemi. My dark horse outside of the box pick would be Javon Evans. The reason why I say that is because there was a rumor saying that Brock wanted a way to get into the chamber to try to go to Mania, and that Javon may be the guy that he takes out in order to take that person's spot.
Young OG.
If they are to do that to the young OG, I would like to see him get his get back on Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
I feel like you just jinxed him now because the irony of that is he wrestled a guy who also had that happen to him once before in Kofi Kingston. Thanks a lot, Jermaine. Great. Now you're gonna give me trauma of them days when I was pissed off at Edge for doing that to my boy Kofi.
I'm just saying.
Dang,
like
man.
there is that.
That's if he shows up, because apparently the chamber is not on his six appearances.
Dates.
It's not,
but then they're good at throwing a curveball at the last minute. Maybe that entire promo was just a deflection so they can do this. They're like, hey, we want you to go out there and just cut the most basic Paul Heyman promo you've ever cut just to get the attention off of the chamber. And then when someone comes in for the chamber, we're going to take him out, because some people say Javon Evans, what if he replaces the guy who basically wasn't supposed to win, and that's Jey Uso.
There's that. That'd be cool. I'm all right with that.
I'd be okay with that too. But my thing is whatever they decide to do, I hope they go ahead and do it. This is also pro wrestling, so Paul Heyman is saying these are Brock Lesnar's Raw dates for da-da-da-da-da. He said Raw dates.
Yeah, he ain't saying nothing
about PLEs or SmackDown. He just said those are his Raw dates. Pause.
I doubt Brock going to SmackDown, because there's no point.
There is.
I mean, there is,
but there is because of the whole threat to take someone's spot in the chamber thing. There definitely is, but let's just see how it plays out, and let's pray to God that they find something interesting to do.
I think I have a theory, and you heard it here first on GRESH Unleashed. I ain't heard it none of these other nowhere else. Just in case.
I don't watch everybody's product.
Good.
That helps.
Not that we condone that for everybody, but I'm just saying, like, hey, hear me out. What if, and you talk about one heck of a way to debut officially, what if
Royce
Keys is the opponent? You say somebody ain't man enough? How about a man that's actually from the street for real?
Hey, you know what? I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all.
And he beats Brock.
Listen, I feel
talk about elevating.
I had a conversation with a guy at work today, because he's a wrestling fan. I believe he watches. I think he watches the show, and he pretty much follows the content. And he basically was like, "Yo, who do you think faces Brock?" I said, if SummerSlam is in Minnesota, and let's just say, just throw this out there, Brock decides to call it a career in Minnesota, he has to lose at WrestleMania and get his win back at SummerSlam to his retirement match. Because I just feel like when he retires, he's winning. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. I doubt they're gonna have Brock lose on his retirement match. I know some people hate that I'm saying that, but hey, this is Triple H that we're talking about. This is Triple H's WWE that we're talking about.
He did beat Cena in his retirement.
Exactly. He's the only one that beat John Cena. Well, second person to beat John Cena during his retirement tour, or third, second at the time, and then Dom, and then Gunther. But Brock was the second. So don't put it past him. So if it's Royce Keys or Obafemi or even LA Knight, I feel like Brock should lose at WrestleMania.
I think Brock should lose at Mania. And then that's when it should start to call into question, is it time?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it gives you a story. It gives you a layup. Like, hey, you can't beat this person, and you're the beast.
Right.
You're the conqueror, but you can't beat him.
If it's going to hold true that SummerSlam in Minneapolis is going to be his retirement, let him wrestle with that pun perfectly placed and intended between Mania and SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And then tell that story to the road to however you choose to retire Brock Lesnar.
That's what I'm saying.
That way you can kind of leave it open. Yeah. You can
And
kind of leave it
if
open.
he retires, because they still got the Saudi mania. So
Oh, and the Saudis probably gonna be like,
we want Brock. So that's what I'm saying. That's just me throwing that out there I guess you can say I'm dabbling in my fantasy booking. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, or if it doesn't happen, I'm not gonna lose sleep. Because I'm not that type of person. Because I don't care about wrestling like that. But yeah, I'm interested to see where they go with Brock. But my last complaint, or my last two complaints, what the hell are they doing with Natty and Maxine?
my good brother, you leave Natalia Neidhart and anything she
I didn't say
does.
Natalia Neidhart. I said Natty. There's a difference.
No, I'm talking
There's a
about the
split
woman
personality.
herself. Leave that woman alone.
No, I'm trying to figure out what was that match like. That happened.
Look, they were on my TV screen.
They were on my phone, and I dozed off. And I woke up to Natalia pounding Maxine in the back of her head, and I'm like, "Yo, how we get here?"
I mean,
you know what almost made that? You know what almost made that extra awkward? You said you fell asleep, and Natty was pounding Maxine on the back of her head, and I almost said I stayed up for the whole thing.
Wow.
Y'all, and all of this is a total of 90 seconds, people. That's what's even more awkward.
Bro,
90 seconds.
That close to seeing it.
This woman sold the hell out of that. She sold it.
Yeah.
But hey, man, I saw the mixed reaction. I was confused. See, some people was upset. I was confused because I just dozed off because it was a long day.
There's gonna be some things that we're gonna call into question, and we're gonna be like, "What the fuck was that?" The fewer and further in between, and the less significant those moments are, the better.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I can appreciate about this new era, this version of the new era, the 7.8 version of the new era, is that
it's like era 12.
They're not afraid to try
things,
and they're not afraid to tweak things in order to try to improve things.
Right.
Under the old regime, nope, this is the way we do it. We fly by the seat of our pants. If Vince is feeling blue, we're blue. If Vince is feeling purple, we're purple today. Depending on what the old man says, this is how we do things. Now it's like, no, let's put on a very entertaining show, a profitable show, but let's give the people what they're looking for and switch things up every so often if we can.
Yeah.
Technically, it is a new era. It's the injury era. Because it's a whole list of them.
Boy,
I'm just saying.
All terrible.
I mean, am I wrong? I mean, he kept saying it. It's a new era, all right. It's a new era of injuries on the list.
You are not wrong at all. Very true.
Last note before we get to the final part, well, two last notes, because it's like I keep looking and glancing. I'm like, oh, this shit they're talking about. Are we interested in Rusev and Oba?
Yes.
Because me, personally, I'm for it.
Yeah. Bring it on. Finally. There's also somebody else I wouldn't mind if they can get him out of wherever the heck he is.
My only thought on that, to quote the late great American poet Ettore Ewing, big meaty miss slapping meat.
Do you feel like they're holding off on assigning Oba to a brand, or because I kind of feel like with these injuries, it now makes sense for Oba to go to Raw.
It really does, but you don't want to overload the boat on the Netflix show.
My brother, everybody's down with the injury. There's nobody.
That's true. However, SmackDown is also 3 hours contractually.
Yeah. But the only thing is, then that means now he's on the show with Gunther, and you want to keep them two as far away as possible.
You can still keep them two away. Keeping them on the same show is going to be more difficult, of course, but there's ways to book around something like that. You keep both of them in attraction.
Because now whatever goes down the chamber is going to set in stone the top scene on Raw, because obviously we have Roman Reigns and CM Punk. That's just a given at this point. We
Knock on
have
wood.
down from there we have Gunther, and down from there Gunther and Brock. Then down from there we have LA Knight.
Yeah.
Am I missing somebody else?
No, but we could once we pull it up. We could just get into it. It's Randy Orton, LA Knight, Cody, Javon Evans.
Oh no, we'll
Strickland,
talk about that in a second. We still got a little bit more. But I'm just saying, I'm trying to like mentally look at this Raw scene with these injuries, and it's it's kind of
mentioned when you said Javon. If they do call up Ethan and or Ricky,
that could be a nice situation. That could be a nice like. But I wanted to make the reason why I wouldn't do that right off the rip, because that's you're literally calling them up to handle a dead horse. Because let's just call a spade a spade. The vision is basically Rob Axel in 2026.
Or it's what was that? Retribution?
Oh
fuck no, that was horrible.
That
was worse than Rob Axel.
Brock Lesnar is listed on the official Raw roster.
Yeah.
Along with Zawa, Theory, The Creed, Original El Grande, Punk, Cruz del Toro, Dirty Dom, Dragon Lee, Eric and Rowan, Finn Balor, Grayson Waller, Gunna, big head ass JD McDonough, Young OG, the Usos, Joaquin Wilde,
they're still
Kofi, LA Knight, Logan Paul, the real Grande Americano, Otis, Penta, Ryo, Rey Mysterio, Rusev, and Bravo. That is your Raw roster.
Damn.
Exactly. So this is why we say, like, when you actually look at it and you look into things, it's as fucked as it is right now. They may have to do this out of necessity.
Yeah, and they might need. Yeah, they need some call ups.
Play it like Oba is a free agent and he's signing like a 6-month contract with Raw, or an 8-month contract, or an X amount of match or appearance, whatever contract with Raw. But I'm also gonna go to SmackDown.
Just pull what they should have did with Scott Steiner in 2002. They should just had him on both shows.
Bro, there's a lot of shit that they could have done back in the day that I think that they need to go ahead and pull the trigger on now. Like a lot.
Yeah, so it's like I'm just looking at. I'm like, yo, these injuries are making this road very eerily similar to WrestleMania 32.
Ooh, I remember that one vividly because I was there.
And low key worse than last year's WrestleMania at this point.
And last year's WrestleMania, the interesting thing is night one was iffy and ended good, and night two was good and
ended iffy.
Yep.
So where if you like combined them,
if you combine and you ignore certain parts, it was a good weekend.
Yeah, facts. So but see, this one will be interesting because it's not trending in that direction, but we got to see this match card and how it pans out, because
that
you
is
only
true.
Really have one, well, two now. That's right.
Speaking of which. So before we get to Elimination Chamber, I guess we can talk about the closing segment. That was the official tribute to the one, the only, the phenomenal AJ Styles. One last time in his home state. He's 45 minutes up the road in Gainesville, Georgia, from Atlanta. An hour if you're in traffic. Let's just be
about
let's just be realistic. About an hour if you're in traffic.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't feel that he was swerving us like a lot of people was like. People were just in my mentions left and right. Yeah, I feel like it's a word. I feel like AJ is swerving us, but it's like, have y'all stopped to think that this nigga just want to go home and be a daddy?
No, facts. And a husband.
Like, let's call it space. But this man has been wrestling since 2000.
Mm-hmm.
99, really?
Yeah. I was watching them OG AJ style matches, bro, with the half black and the half white short,
This
trunks and all that.
brother's tired. He's like, bro, I'm done. Because he made it clear as day. He was like, yo, the moment I go into a Hall of Fame, I'm no longer active. Ain't no coming out of retirement. I'm done.
Knowing him, he'll probably be in 2 of them. Because now that he's in WWE, it's just only a matter of time with that partnership. He'll probably be right in the TNA Hall of Fame too.
Of course. I just feel like wrestling fans oftentimes are selfish because they want performers to stay longer or go away sooner than what that performer and or company that's employing them at the time wants them to. And so a lot of the times we as fans have a responsibility to kind of ride that out and let them do whatever it is they're going to do. And the cool thing about AJ Styles is he said he wanted to go out on top. He didn't want to go past 50. And he wanted to make sure that when he wrestled his last match that people could still see the full AJ Styles experience that they pay to come and see. And to look at things the way they are now, I think that after Monday night, it's pretty much final that he's not going to come back. It's going to take like a serious act of God to bring him back to the ring. And whatever that is or whatever, I honestly hope it doesn't happen. Even if that involves like the one scenario he threw out there, what if one of my sons wants to wrestle and I tag him?
Didn't he say that in an interview? He was like, yo, that'll be the only time I come out of retirement.
He's mentioned that a couple of times if I'm not mistaken. But my thing is like I don't even want to see that because I don't want him to have to hide in the tag match.
Right.
And that's exactly what people would think if his son is doing most of the heavy lifting for that match.
Yeah.
So I just would rather not see it. I think he's had an amazing career. And he was one of the first guys that I started to recognize outside of WWE before he got there. It was like, wait a minute, this guy's really fucking good. He's really good. And he's not in WWE.
I remember that AJ Styles versus Abyss match where that was the only match on the card that was actually good. Like the other match, I think it was the X Division match with what you call it, the Hurricane runner off the cage. I forgot his name.
Oh, Felix Skipper.
Felix Skipper. That was the only bright spot of the show up until that match, and I'm like, yo, this is actually. I think it was the lockdown match from that year. It was like the number 1 contender for the TNA World Title between AJ Styles and Abyss, who we also saw on Raw. So I'm like, yo, that was one of the first matches I saw of AJ Styles. And then I obviously saw 2008, 2009 TNA. And I'm like, yo, who is this guy?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even a case of like, oh, who's this guy? Like that entire 2008, 2009 roster was pretty good. Like you had your legends, like your Stings, and even though nowadays he's talking out his ass, Kevin Nash, like you had all these people that the legends, and then you had the up and coming like Petey Williams, you had AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, all these people who were in and out, and then you also Kurt Angle. How could I forget him and Kurt Angle at some point? So that's what I'm saying. Like the Pounds, Money. I miss Monty Brown in TNA. I saw him in ECW.
Oh man, that was my guy.
But then I went back to see Monty Brown in TNA, and I was like, this is who we should have gotten in ECW.
Yeah, especially the one even before TNA was TNA, like
the
NWA version of him too, bro. Like when he was just starting to kind of learn it, man, he was putting on classics. Because like
that's what I'm saying. So it's like AJ Styles has had a great career. So it's like if he chooses to stay retired, I'm content. If he chooses to come out of retirement, I'm cool with it, because the fan in me will never get tired of seeing AJ Styles wrestle. But also, I also look at it like this. This is a man who's given over 20 years to wrestling. He wants to be a family man right now. And he's from Gainesville. That is the country of the country. Let him go to a farm and let him go prop his feet up finally and just relax. Because the best thing about about retiring when you're at full capacity, health wise, as well as all your mental faculties are there. You can enjoy the rest of your life. And then if your body starts to catch up with you, at least you'll be at home and not in the middle of the ring, pulling a Ric Flair, looking like he's fighting for his life, holding the tag rope.
Yeah. One of my favorite retirements is AJ now. Because he looks like he's going to honor it. Kind of like Shawn Michaels did. I don't acknowledge what he did.
Well, honestly, kind of like what Batista's doing right now. Because I know one thing I always, what irked me about this John Cena retirement tour was like, John Cena's going to be the first guy to honor his retirement. I'm like, are we ignoring Batista literally retired in 2019 and has not been back since? Like, he don't even acknowledge his wrestling side. He acknowledges it, but he doesn't even, like, every time someone brings up, like, hey, would you want to? He's like, no, hell no. I'm done with that.
Ain't even in the Hall of Fame yet. And just goes to show. Like, hey.
Well, due to his political beliefs, I probably won't be saying that anytime soon. I'm just going to be honest with you.
What the hell? What?
This man is not a Trump supporter.
He is? For real?
I said he's not.
Oh, he's not.
He's not a Trump supporter. And you already know. Bro, come on, man.
Hey, man.
Like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, like, people like, yo, what's taking us so long? That's the reason.
If that's the case, that must explain a lot of guys.
That's one of the reasons, put it that way. Like, I'm pretty sure they'll put him in there eventually, but I'm just saying for right now, during the current society, don't expect Batista in there anytime soon.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man.
And it's like that, they're not flat out saying the reason why, but like certain interviews that or clips you hear, like Undertaker talking about, I love Dave, I love this person, but we have different beliefs, but I still love him. I'm like, oh, that tells me everything I need to know. That's why you ain't in the Hall of Fame. Okay, all right, it is what it is. But yeah, AJ Styles is officially in the Hall of Fame of 2026 alongside with Stephanie McMahon.
Gee, I wonder who else they're trying to put in this now.
Some people thought John Cena was going to go in, but I feel like he's more of a headline.
Well, I mean, AJ's kind of a headline too.
Yeah, Stephanie could be too.
That's what I'm saying. I think Stephanie technically is the headline because usually the headline is the first person they introduce or they announce.
Usually. The headline is different because I've seen them announce a headliner later. They've announced them later before.
I
don't know, but
the graphic up, whoever got the biggest picture is the headline.
That's one way to put it. Yeah, whoever got the biggest.
Because when you look at Triple H, when he went in, he had the biggest picture. When Ric Flair went in, he had the biggest picture. So that's what I'm saying. Whoever has the biggest picture is the headline.
Surprise.
Here's another telltale sign. If Cena was to go in, this would be the year to put him in, and like you could go all out for the Hall of Fame because you have Cena, AJ, and Stephanie. You could put in the fucking bombing angels and the freaking Berserker and Bastion Booger as the rest of the lineup, and you're gonna still sell out of whatever place you put it.
Yeah, good point.
Because the top is so heavy.
And honestly, they don't. You know what? They put those three, they can literally stop right there if they wanted to.
Yep.
Well, there's that immortal moment, and then there's the celebrity.
Who would you put as the immortal moment for this year if you had to vote? Because last year was Stone Cold and Bret from '99. I mean, not '99. WrestleMania 13.
Hell in the Cell. Mick Foley, Undertaker. Duh.
You think they will praise Mick Foley the way that he exited?
So fuck that. I mean, like, what other match?
I'm just putting all cards on the table because
here's another one you can do. You can always go Hogan Andre, WrestleMania 3.
No, that shit.
Both of them dead.
I was gonna say, dang, bro. I feel you though. I feel you. I mean, I was thinking more Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, but hey,
We know of Hell in the Cell. That was like that was In Your House 97.
That first one?
Oh, you talking about?
WrestleMania. Yeah, I'm talking about the first one, part
Oh,
one.
I went back to In Your House,
Bad Blood.
Bad Blood,
Oh,
'97.
Kane's
First
debut.
ever
Okay.
the first ever Hell in a
That
Cell.
could be a good one too.
I don't know why I immediately thought of that. I think it's because I just finished watching it again, like within the last couple of weeks. But I immediately went there for some reason. I
See,
forgot about 25 and 26.
I like that, but I think they specifically only do WrestleMania moments. I guess.
Okay.
Because wasn't that Brett
Yeah, that was
Austin? That was the
WrestleMania.
WrestleMania match, right? So I think this is meant for WrestleMania
Okay.
I wouldn't do
classics.
that if I was them. I wouldn't pigeonhole myself into just
Yeah.
one event because I'm not gonna lie to you. Mania didn't have that many great moments.
You get 10 years in and it's like,
What's next?
hey,
Coco, what's Bam Bam Bigelow versus that football player?
we gonna put the body
Lawrence
slam.
Taylor.
Lawrence Taylor.
We're gonna put the body
Hey,
slam
that's one of my
match.
favorite WrestleManias, dog. I, ain't gonna lie. I grew up
Big
on
John
that joint.
Studd versus Andre the Giant
I
from
still got the
WrestleMania
VHS.
1.
Yeah, that'll be after they run out of ideas in Mania. That'll
We
be
gonna
it.
put the
Matter of
body
fact,
slam match.
you know what next one's they're gonna do when they run out? We're gonna be Undertaker versus Big Boss Man, Hell in a Cell, 1999.
Oh no!
You know what?
And that shit was
No!
ass.
It's gonna be Butterbean versus old boy Billy Gunn's little brother.
Oh,
It's
Bart.
gonna be no.
Yeah, when it got
I
knocked out.
I
Bart,
have
no
the
Simpson?
literal grand champion. It's gonna be Aki Bono and Big Show.
No, for fuck's sake.
Oh! You mean it's not Floyd Mayweather and Big Show?
No,
mean
it's
it's
gonna be
not
Aki
No,
Bono
they're
and
gonna
Big
find a
Show.
reason to put Big Show's ass on the TV screen again. That's why I hate watching. That's why I hate bringing up that match because every time I see that match, all you see is Big Show cheeks, and I don't want to see that.
Hey, bro. In
Damn.
sumo, if you don't want to see ass cheeks, you gotta pray that they keep it linear.
And that's the
Like
thing
old school
though.
Street Fighter.
But that's the
But
thing though.
you know it's not gonna be linear.
That's the thing. I was last year. I was literally operating a show where sumo wrestling was happening next door, and all of them had on pants. There was no reason why Big Show had to show his ass on TV. There was no reason. Get that nigga some pants.
That's how they walk around, Gresh. You don't do that in sumo when you wrestling.
When you in America, you better, because nobody want to see your ass.
In America, sumo
Hey
wrestling
man,
do the same shit.
if you tolerated Rikishi all the years,
I didn't. I hated that shit.
I mean, okay, I get it, Gress. He could have been like Yokozuna. At least Yokozuna had tights.
That's the thing. I don't want to see this, bro. See the thing with Rikishi, I didn't mind it at first until that one episode of SmackDown where they legitimately had him walk in front of the camera and all you saw was his ass. You know which SmackDown I'm talking about. I think we did a review on it at some point, and all I saw was this nigga's ass, and I'm like, yo.
Hey, bro.
I hate y'all.
What are we doing here? And as y'all can see, we definitely go off the rails a lot with this show because we went from talking about AJ Styles to Rikishi for some fucking reason.
It's all Hi-Lite fault.
My fault. Hey, don't put that on me.
Speaking of Hi-Lite, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to shift gears a little bit because we're talking about WWE, AEW, and we're going to try to give some love to TNA for 45 seconds.
All right,
give me a reason to give a shit.
Well, this week, let's see. Speaking of the Cora Jade that y'all gave so praise to earlier, her and Miss Mara Sade had an interesting promo battle as of late, covering how they were, well, in Elena's case, the story is basically that they had a knockouts battle royal. I believe it was Sacrifice, and Mara Sade eliminated. No Surrender. There we go. Sorry about that. Wrong pay-per-view. She was eliminated by Miss Mara Sade. So apparently, Elena's whining, making, kind of, upsets like, oh, I would have been #1 contender if it wasn't for her. And then she comes out and she's like, dang, yo, I thought we were cool. Like, I thought this and that. And she brings up how, they were known at the other place. And then they kind of go off of there, Hey, man. like I said, it was something, you know. I'm like, well, hey, these two are apparently feuding, so I guess former best friends are about to kind of go at it.
They were friends.
Meanwhile, yeah, apparently they were
Okay.
friends at the other place, aka NXT. So you know
They have a whole ass partnership. You can acknowledge that you was in NXT. Weren't you just there for
but
Invasion?
hey,
What the fuck are you talking about the other place?
Mara Sade's words, not mine.
She
Okay?
was just
She
there for the
literally
invasion. What the fuck?
she-
Or
she
so there.
literally-
All right, bro.
in other words, in other news,
Oh, shit.
Mustafa Ali and good old Elijah, aka Elias, had a good old fashioned guitar casket style match with a big old casket guitar. And yeah, it was it was actually kind of interesting seeing a guitar in the form of a casket. I will say that. But yeah, Elijah picked up the win. Despite the fact that they were supposed to do this one-on-one, and Order 4, which is Ali's faction, was supposed to be barred from ringside, yet somehow still got involved in the match anyway. And it didn't work because he still lost. So yeah, that was the main event. So
Rules.
I don't know what to tell
Bro,
y'all, but
that was a cello cake.
it was. That was more. Actually, no, that wasn't even a cello. That was an upright bass.
Yeah, that's
There
more
you go.
bass.
There you go.
That's exactly what that was.
Like,
I
yeah,
was like,
slightly larger.
that thing was huge. I said, "Oh
Oh.
my god!" I was like, "What?"
I didn't
Well,
know
ladies
Teddy,
and gentlemen,
I didn't know Teddy Swims was a wrestling fan.
I didn't either.
well, we learn something new every day.
Bro,
I guess
you
he'll be
learn
featured as the new WWE wrestler at some point.
At this point, yeah. And from what you sold me on TNA, it's good that I did not watch this week. So anyway,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was your TNA corner.
that did not move me. But like, hey, this was entertaining to somebody. Congratulations.
God damn, bro. Like, I at least watched
Ladies and
some of it.
gentlemen.
I just kept falling asleep on it. Like, I couldn't stay up. Like,
I was looking at this cricket button. I was like, yo, I'm gonna let him finish his statement, but I'm literally tempted to push your ass. Like, I'm about
no. But the thing is like I'll be trying to catch up on stuff, especially like at night later, and I'll end up like,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I watch TNA so that
You know,
you guys don't have to.
Exactly. So, hey, if you like this TNA corner and us talk and spotlighting everything, hey, this is for you. If you don't, hey, don't worry about it. You're not alone. I don't like it either. Anyway.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right. So now that we got all that out the way,
Mhm,
I guess we can
mhm.
talk about why the main course, and then we can get up out of here. And that is the Elimination Chamber is going down this weekend. And I think as of now, it's only featuring 4 matches, which is to be expected because that's the WWE pay-per-view MO. Just 4 matches on the pay-per-views. It's been that way for the past 2.5 years. Ain't
Wait,
nothing gonna change.
it's 4 matches and a reveal of
Oh, yeah,
what's in the crate.
That shit.
what's in the box?
What's in the box? So I guess we can start there. What you think is in the box? Or who do you think is in the box?
The gobbledygooker.
I got nothing.
The turkey?
Not gonna hold you.
I hope it's the fucking gobbledygooker.
I saw someone say it's Danhausen.
You know what? I did see that, and that would be tremendous. Just
That
to
would be
see
tremendously,
Danhausen.
hilariously stupid.
You talking about unmoving? That doesn't move me.
He's like, man, get this
I
shit
am not
off
a-
my TV.
No. Get it out. Bye bye. See
You're not-
ya.
You're not a fan of Danhausen? Oh, that
You're
sounds like
not
Urkel.
feeling it. You're not
That sound like
feeling
Urkel.
it.
My bad.
No, get that shit out of here. Send that to TNA, goddammit. No,
Hey,
send
man,
that to TNA.
That's the kind of goofy shit wrestling needs sometimes.
I'm mad that I just said I sound like Urkel because now Danhausen sounds like Urkel with face paint.
Hey yo, chill, man.
So if Jaleel White want another personality, Danhausen is for you. Marvelously, gloriously evil, happily good, whatever the fuck his slogan is.
Oh Lord, get him out of here! Get him out of here! Whatever's in this crate, it's gonna get talked about
What's in
all
the
next
box?
week. We gonna definitely we clowning it next week. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If it ain't nothing good, it better be good.
Say,
It
bro.
better be good. Because if it ain't, it's getting unleashed next week.
Bro, I cannot wait because I am like coming off the top rope like classic Macho Man Randy Savage on.
Dang, I'm right.
All right. So we can talk about the 4 matches that are going down. I guess we could start off with the only women's singles match that's going down, and that is the singles return of AJ Lee as she challenges Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. I'm just gonna go out off a limb and say Becky's going to retain here due to shenanigans, but I don't mind being wrong. But
fuck that, AJ win. They want the crowd to pop.
We documenting this for our predictions.
Sure, you can briefly say why and all that stuff.
Okay. I got Becky retaining for shenanigans due to Natty.
Oh yeah, they were teasing Natty's involvement, even though yeah, I guess yeah, sure.
I smell a triple threat.
That Mania.
Yeah, I've had that thought for a little while. Secretly, I feel like a triple threat is coming.
Okay, but yeah, I do have Becky retaining because of shenanigans, but Natty's cool. Next up, So I say next up we have for the men's side the World Heavyweight Championship match: CM Punk versus Finn Balor. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say it: CM Punk retaining, because bro, ain't no point. Like, bro, let's just be real. This is unfinished business. This is just something for, like, Finn was getting serious with Dom. Like, Dom was like, yo, why y'all didn't help me last week? And Finn was like, yo, while you were away, while JD was away, I went and tried to handle my business. I didn't complain. I went and got it done. So I feel like they're going to continue to set up this dissension with the Judgment Day, because I feel like this loss is going to drive Finn over the edge. Because keep in mind, Dom has to defend the mega title over in AAA, and if Finn gets jealous, he can screw him out of the title. But that's down the line. But yeah, I definitely see CM Punk retaining, because it's just going to set up Finn going further off the deep end and everybody rubbing it in his face. Like, can you imagine Liv gets her title match and win at WrestleMania, and then Dom is like still the Intercontinental Champion? Finn's going to be jealous.
Honestly.
So basically what you're saying is Finn Balor is Day-Day.
You said what?
I said Finn Balor is Day-Day from Friday.
Yeah.
Top
flight security of the world, Craig.
Yeah, I'm going Finn. Sorry. Oops. CM Punk by way of Dom doing exactly the opposite of what Finn said, and
messing it up,
getting involved. Because that's been a theme in Judgment Day. Raquel told Liv, hey, don't come out, and she came out anyway. It seems like all they do is interfere in spite of, because they're so used to doing it. So yeah.
True.
Hey, Punk is to Chicago what Sami Zayn is to Saudi Arabia. He rarely, if ever, loses in front of that home crowd. I expect this to be no different. Punk in a landslide.
All right. Yeah. So who do you got, Jermaine? Punk?
Yeah, Punk in a landslide. That's what I said. Punk in a landslide. Like I said that from the beginning. Like Day-Day Balor, like he's gonna lose his match.
Sheesh.
He ain't got
Day-Day Balor, bro.
Day-Day Balor is crazy. Matter of fact, that's the name of the title. That's the title of this episode. Day-Day Balor.
They tens, but they clean, ain't they?
Yo, them ain't tens.
Them 20s. Them 20s. They 18s. They 10s. They 10s. Yeah,
but they clean, ain't they?
They clean it though. Nigga, you got maced by a pregnant woman that ain't your baby.
Why y'all ain't do nothing?
Why y'all do no? Why y'all do no when the bitch jump me? Y'all trip.
Exactly.
Punk is the bitch that they talking about.
Exactly. Punk is Baby D. Punk is Baby D.
That bitch want to cook it. Like, you know.
You say she know about all the new snacks before they come out. She sell dope, do hair, and babysit out the same house.
And Punk says, ask you about if it's a good day on a Monday night in whatever city you have or what, and beef with Samoans. Same thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like
and eat donuts and muffins.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
hey man.
So
switching gears to the Elimination Chamber matches. We can start off with the women's side because both these title matches have implications for the SmackDown side because both Raw champions are claimed. Roman Reigns gets the World Heavyweight Championship and Liv Morgan get the Women's World Championship. Who do we see winning this one as Kiana James, Asuka, Raquel Rodriguez, Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, and Tiffany Stratton all compete for a shot at Jade Cargill's Women's Championship?
Who's ready to get a pick first?
I'll go for the hell of it. Why not? I got Raquel Rodriguez as my main pick. Yet, fell safe going with Rhea.
Wow. That's crazy because I had the exact opposite. I got Rhea winning and Raquel
Let's go,
bruh.
Let's go.
Look,
yeah,
because I was like, there's only two people that make sense that can make a big money match for Jade Cargill that's in this chamber right now. And I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? I'm a big dude. I like a bigger women. Them two are the biggest women in this match.
In the words of Batista. In the words of Batista. Give me what I want.
Big meaty women slapping meat.
Yes.
That's what I'm here for. You can keep your 20-minute classics.
Dang right.
You can keep your Sasha and Bailey at NXT TakeOver. That's not what I'm here for.
Say it again. Yeah.
I'm here for the women that shop at Lane Bryant.
You're dang right. Yes, sir.
Size 8 to 10 and up.
Come on. Preach it, brother. Preach it, brother. Yeah.
Nah, but
he's here for the baby D's of the WWE.
You know what I'm saying? That's what, bro. Like that's like could we get a good WrestleMania match between Asuka and Jade? Asuka's one of the better women's wrestlers in the world. Could we get something decent between her and maybe Alexa? Maybe so. Her and Tiffany have made magic in the past, so we know that. And Kiana James is on the come up, but we know it's not her time.
I have an epiphany. I have an epiphany if they go with Alexa because they tease her and Charlotte. Why do I have a feeling if they go with Alexa, Charlotte's going to try to sneak her way into it and make it a triple threat?
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised.
And pull a SummerSlam 2018.
It was like WrestleMania the following year in 2019.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we could see something like that definitely happen because there's so much time between the Chamber and Mania. So something could obviously change. And just like last year's Road to WrestleMania with the women's title, we thought that it was going to be pretty much Bianca and Rhea. We thought, oh, we're finally getting that match.
And they said, no.
It was like,
Oh, you're getting it all right, just not in the way you thought you were.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised at that. But if I go with my pick, I pick Rhea because I feel like that's the money match right there. Like they need, like I'm thinking about it from a TKO standpoint, even though they maxing people out and blacking out watch parties that I personally don't care about because I don't go to watch parties. I watch it in my crib. If you want to sell tickets, Rhea and Jay make sense. Rhea's the babyface, Jay's the heel. And that's the only reason why I'm pushing back on Raquel because I'm like, Raquel's technically the heel. And Jade is too. And I'm like,
I like your point. The only reason I mainly picked her outside of me and Jermaine's obvious moment earlier, I would say it's really because they teased it low key from that little segment when Liv came to SmackDown that time, you know.
True.
And I was like, okay, they kind of teasing this a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but we can argue and say they've been doing that a lot. They've been teasing
Charlotte. A lot
Charlotte.
of things. Like
They've
Triple
been
H loves
teasing
teasing.
Rhea.
He doesn't love to execute.
Yeah,
he's a glorified tease.
He is.
Literally.
I mean, because he's done it with Rhea multiple times and Charlotte. So it really could. I mean, because none of us are really wrong on either one of those three options, because that's what it feels like. Because what you're saying, Gresh, based off the teases with Charlotte, if it is Alexa that wins that, consider that a possible triple threat.
That's why Alexa's my fail-safe, because I'm like, something tells me that they could have her win it, and then they put this test of her friendship with Charlotte to the test and be like, you're supposed to be my friend. You're my best friend. I wouldn't stab you in the back. And Charlotte literally pulls Charlotte and be like, I'm in the match. We can double team her though. And then she steals the win.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I'm intrigued regardless.
That Royal Rumble spot helps your story too.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Like it's what I'm saying. That's the funny thing about it. The last match we have for the men's Elimination Chamber match, and that is Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, Randy Orton, Trick Williams, whoop that Trick, Javon Evans, the Young OG, and main event, the Yeet Man, Jey Uso. Side note, I already see Jey Uso yeeting on top of the pod mid-match.
Oh yeah, we running
it back mid-match. Don't matter. It'll be like he'll probably hit a super kick, spear, and then he's gonna look at the crowd. He's gonna climb on top of the pod, and then he's gonna be yeeting to the countdown hits, and then he's gonna jump down, and Randy will go RKO.
You know what's gonna happen? He's gonna be up there fighting with somebody. He's gonna knock him down with a super kick. And then he gonna be like, hey, that's when he gonna hit it.
He gonna hit it at the most random time. And you know what? I'm not gonna be mad. I'm just gonna laugh because I'm like, you know what? At this point, we need goofy shit in this world.
But that's when I need Javon Evans to do some Spider-Man type shit to crawl across the cage.
And just hit the cutter.
Hit the cutter.
What is it? OG cutter. You know, like, oh.
Now, as far as picks,
I'm
not gonna lie to you.
1, 2, 3.
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes
and Randy Orton's my fail-safe. But I feel like they're going to give Javon and Trick a good showing, though.
I'm going to go with Trick Willie as my fail-safe.
Okay.
I don't even think I have a fail-safe, to be real with y'all. I'm pretty sure it's just Cody. There's nothing else to do. I don't see none of these other folks, honestly. I really wish I could say it, but it's freaking Cody.
Like they're making it too obvious.
It's too obvious. We got a triple threat coming amongst him, Fatu, and Trues. What else is there to say?
Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes.
So Jermaine, you got Cody, and then your fail-safe is Trick.
Yeah, that's it. Because when Hi-Lite did the countdown and we all said Cody, I was like, well, yep. That's
what I'm saying, because it's like they're making it too obvious that Cody's going to win this, or at least get involved in this match at some point at Mania. And so I'm like, even if he doesn't win and they give it to Randy, he's going to sneak his way into it. Like, put it this way, whoever wins that chamber, Cody or Charlotte is going to sneak. The blonde is going to sneak their way into the match.
Pretty much.
Oh, for sure.
Politics.
You know it. So, hey, man, that is your Elimination Chamber, our preview and predictions. We pretty much gave you a speed round, and we pretty much gave y'all some good nuggets, too, on how we feel like it's going to go. It's going to be an interesting show. Any last-minute thoughts on the chamber and vibes that you feel like going into it?
I'll go first. I want to see color.
Okay.
Yeah, because they haven't given us that, right? They haven't given us any color on this channel.
If they did, it was subtle.
Well, I'm gonna try to make these 2 quick little rants as quick as possible. I'm gonna say it like this.
Do you think?
Number 1, please stop crapping on the city of Atlanta when it comes to our crowds and audiences. Okay, first of all, did evolution teach you nothing? And to you who thought we were quiet at Bad Blood, me and Gresh were both there. We were far from that. It is not our fault if WWE has mic issues sometimes, okay? Number 1.
Or if the show is just boring to most people, because everybody's not going to like that show.
Exactly.
True.
Also, on that same subject, when it comes to Atlanta, to you non-melanated content creators and people that don't understand certain genres of music, it's okay if it ain't your cup of tea. Don't talk about it in your coverage. Just glance over it. Just talk about wrestling, what you like the most, okay? Leave it out. Stop mispronouncing names and calling people offshoot instead of offset. It's offset. Offset.
Offshoot.
Not offshoot. Yes. No, this is a serious
serious,
thing.
bro?
Someone literally called this man offshoot. I will tell y'all off air. But nonetheless, yes.
His ass better not be from New York.
Nope.
Okay.
The other one, actually, that he partners with.
Oh, he's from Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. So
he black adjacent. It's okay.
All I'm saying is people, listen. It's okay if it ain't your content. All right. You don't like it. You don't like it. Cool. Bruh. It's Atlanta. What you gonna get out there? Hip hop. Cause it's literally a heart. It's Atlanta and it's New York City. Hip hop. Among others, because you got Cali out there too. You know, shout out to our boy Graham. You know,
West Coast.
Cali, West Coast rap. You feel me? Yeah, exactly.
Graham and CJ.
And I can't forget Texas because you got Houston, you got Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop exists in certain states and cities.
Listen,
okay,
man.
so when you in Atlanta, that's what you gonna get. Jermaine Dupri, 2 Chainz, all of these names that you
Bow Wow. We saw Bow Wow with
Bow Wow. You know the irony of that too? Seeing that Negro made me say, now how is it Jade Cargill came out here on Strict Vibes and this Negro was right there? What a missed opportunity. Why?
WWE doesn't watch AEW, so that tells me everything I need to know.
Clearly they don't, but it's just like, wow. That could have been a nice little cameo situation, but oh well. All in all, I just say, hey man, stop, just stop talking about rappers and hip hop. Okay, we get it. You don't like it, you're not into it. Just go over there.
Hey man, these people are rage baiters. They want this reaction out of you. They know it's gonna rile you up. Just like niggas who like to hate on people that they claim to hate and just like to talk about them nonstop. It's like, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you hate this nigga, mute his name. Listen, Javon was out there with Offset. He can get with him with music. Just don't ask him for relationship advice. Ever.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
That wouldn't be a good idea.
It'd be fucking terrible, actually.
It'd be stupid. Like, that's like asking Judas for a miracle. Anyway.
Pretty bad, yeah.
So, yeah. That was wrestling this week, and it was pretty. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this episode. We was a little off the rails. Me.
I think we all were today, Gresh. It's okay.
But the thing is, it's unleashed for a reason. And have y'all seen me? A lot of y'all can't whoop my ass in this life or the next. So what I say is just pure entertainment. And I'm not finna act like I'm better than anybody. If somebody has a problem with what I say, we could talk about it directly. I don't do the public beef. I don't care about that. I got life to worry about. And y'all ain't on it. However, if you do rock with us and you do like what we put out, we appreciate you. While you scan that QR code and hit that subscribe button for the podcast over the audio format, as well as subscribe to Susio Sports, because I believe y'all got a new episode tomorrow.
Right there.
Yes, sir.
You got a new episode tomorrow at 9 Central?
Uh, 8:30ish.
8:30-ish Central,
Ish.
9:30. So basically, if you're watching Dynamite and you get bored halfway
Mm,
through, you can
mm.
put on Socio Sports.
Come on.
Like what you do is you just go to the YouTube page
Mhm,
and click subscribe, and then you click
mhm,
on that little bell thing or the notification thing. You hit
mhm,
alerts and stuff.
mhm. Let 'em
Then that
know.
way, whenever we do go live, if it's
Come on.
8:30, if it's 8 o'clock, it could
Mhm.
be 8:45, it could be
Come
9
on.
o'clock East
Come on.
Central Time.
Mhm.
Just
I'll
know
say
it will happen.
It'll
it's
happen.
gonna happen.
It's gonna
It'll
happen.
happen.
Make sure you guys tap in with
It's gonna
that.
happen tomorrow night. Yes, sir.
Come on.
And make sure you guys tap in with your boy Hi-Lite Real with Mike Mayhem Music. We just dropped the Obafemi freestyle
Yes.
on Twitter and
Big salute to
Instagram.
y'all.
I'm still working on getting it to YouTube. I believe we can still post it. I believe
Mhm.
it falls on the fair share. So
Hey.
basically they still get a cut, but we still can post it without getting any copyright strikes. So I might post that tomorrow morning.
No
So
worries,
basically
though.
you guys tap in with that. We got a little bit more coming on. Like we wanted to do more for
Yeah.
Black History Month, but then I got important at work and I couldn't work on a
Yeah.
lot of things that I wanted to work on this month. But hey,
But
Yeah,
that
no
that
doubt.
Obafemi freestyle is colder than a baby mama's heart in child support court.
Hey, we appreciate y'all for rocking with the content, man. I told Gresh I'm trying to put myself on the camera some more with some of them videos. Sometimes it's just, hey, I need a retwist, y'all. So if you don't send me in the camera, I probably gotta get a retwist before I can even do some stuff like that. But nonetheless,
I'm
we
about to say, go
enjoy
get your little headband. You
Look, true.
push it back.
I probably put the head. Yeah. You know, I
That's
might
what I do whenever I need a retwist. I got a headband
just
over
kind of
there
put the
where my hair
headband. Just
pokes
kind
out
of.
in the back.
Good
And I
point.
literally be hiding the bush.
You know,
behind the bush.
you right, my brother. That's the beauty of this. You know, when we got these, we can do that. You know,
When it's long enough, you just push that jump back and put it in there, and then you
Good
straight.
point. Sorry, Jermaine. That wasn't meant to be.
I ain't gotta worry
dig
about that
at-
shit
Okay.
because I
He
just
got the
take
beard, man. He got the
Yeah, you
beard,
got
man.
the beard. You
I
got
take
the
that
beard.
skull shaver and just.
I'm about to say when he don't have time to get fade, he just put a hoodie on.
But you
Exactly.
right.
So
Hey, that come real clutch. But nah, man, keep rocking it, keep it locked. We got more content coming for y'all along the way, man. Retrospect, there's a little bit of anything, everything, man.
what if
It's
like we're not gonna put a time on what we want to put. Like if we feel like putting it out and we got time, we just gonna put it out. Like there's no point, because one thing you don't want to do in content in this game, as long as we've been doing it, is putting yourself in a box or put yourself on a time limit, and then you don't do it. You open yourself up to procrastination, and you don't want to do that. So it's like
Exactly.
if
We
you
won't
feel
have
like
a match.
do it.
We won't have a match with a stipulation saying we won't challenge for the title. That's what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
We're not gonna hang man. We're not gonna hang man.
Come on now.
That's what we're trying to say.
Like if Jermaine and them hit me up, say, hey, I got this type 10 video that I want to do. I just recorded. Can you edit it? And I have the time. I'm like, boom. I'll put that in the queue. We'll knock it out, upload it. Like, hey, here's a top 10 video for you. Enjoy. Run it up. Subscribe. We'll get more like this to you when we can.
Yes.
That's just how we is. And if it pops, it pops. If it don't, hey, we keep it pushing. You still gonna tune into the podcast. You're gonna still tune into Public Enemies on Thursdays. You're gonna still tune into Mike Mayhem Music with new music and all that stuff. You're gonna still tune into Socio Sports. We got content across the board. Hey, you're gonna even tune in on Mondays with all shit. Here we go again, Ruthless Lala. We're gonna which is bi-weekly. So hey, content across the board for you guys. But with that being said, we are already over 2 hours in. And with that being said, you guys stay safe out here in these streets. But before we do that, you got a song of the week for me?
Oh, yes. You know it.
Do I?
Go ahead, Jermaine.
Hey, I'm wearing the shirt I caught one Mardi Gras, and I'm wearing the crown of Falana.
Okay.
Because I'm the right hand man to the tribal chief of BRP, fam, because he got the Lola Falana. But I forgot to celebrate Mardi Gras last Tuesday. Celebrated on the show this Tuesday. So my song for the week this week is "Do What You Want" by the Rebirth Brass Band.
Cool. Send me that in the chat.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm send it to you right now.
I'm finna do the same thing for you, Gresh on mine. Let's see here. Going right behind my guy. Keeping it Louisiana, as a matter of fact, in honor of my boy Jermaine, since he just said that, I'm going with a Louisiana independent artist, that I rocks with for a long time. And I'm going with my boy Aha Gazelle. I don't owe you jack. So yeah. Matter of fact, if you never heard of Aha Gazelle, I can tell you this much, people. If Gresh was a rapper, that's who that would be. Dead serious. And the reason I say that is because listen to how he raps and the way he raps, because he can be comedic with his lines in a way where you're like, did he just say that? What I think he just, and he's dead serious as he's saying what he says. And it's because of the styles of his rapping and the way he says certain lines. I just thought about that as I was listening to him today. I was like, you know what? This is who Gresh would be if he was a rapper. Yeah. This is exactly who he would be.
Probably, I've actually heard Gazelle, and he's pretty dope. Like I haven't heard him in recent years, but when he first came out, like when it was him, Lecrae, and all them, I was tuned in. I was tapped in with all of them. So it was
and he's gotten a lot better since then too, man. Like if you hear some of his recent stuff, like it's very like under the water, but like when you hear it, you're just like, oh man, he got better from then, like crazy.
I'll definitely tap in with that. And last but not least, even though there's a beef that may or may not be going on right now, my song is Let 'Em Know by T.I., the one that he just dropped, because that's in my gym playlist, so I listen to it all the time when I'm either pulling or pressing, trying to get through that last rep. So hey, make sure you guys tap in with that and tap into with the playlist right there if you haven't already. It will definitely be updated today or tomorrow. So hey, but make sure you guys tap in with that. But also, like I was saying before we got cut off, and that is make sure you guys stay safe out here in these streets. And remember to always eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. I'll see you on Thursday for Public Enemies Podcast. But we out. Y'all be breezy.
Get your grub.